How's it going, everybody? StormeDegree 14 here, and welcome back to another reaction. Gonna be reacting to the Nostalgia Critic's video of his review of Tom and Jerry, A Nutcracker Tale. Now, I know by the time recording this, it is not Christmas anymore. But the previous reaction I did that was not Christmas themed didn't work out, and this was a movie I saw on the list that I didn't get to that I really wanted to, because I've watched this movie, and I always liked it as a kid. So I'm ready to see how maybe it didn't age well, or maybe it did age well. All I can see is maybe... ultimately, it's up to my opinion if I still like it or not, and I think I'll always like this movie. Again, I always thought it was a good one, considering, unlike most of the Tom and Jerry in blah 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 series, I think it's actually really fun to watch, and I think it has enough leeway that it can get away with this sort of Tom and Jerry inclusion. Unlike the others who, it's a bit too, indecisive on what it wants to be, you know? Otherwise, I think, again, so let's see what Nostalgia Critic thinks. Let's see if I can soak up at least the last bit of Christmas spirit before we go. With that being said, let's get on with it. In 3, 2, 1. It does feel good to be back into a Nostalgia Critic video. I didn't really mean to take so long to react to these. Plus, also, considering the character roster, we still get to unlock the cat characters. I wonder if that is something he'll do.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic.
Hey, Doug.
So you don't have to. You know what doesn't translate well around Christmas?
What? Stuff like that?
Nutcracker. Don't get me wrong, millions of people watch the ballet around this time of year, but when it comes to any movie or TV adaptation, usually they're pretty weak. And the reason for that might be...
Oh, that one!
But that's
that abomination.
Idea. It's a backdrop for pretty music, beautiful dancing, and creative scenarios. Nobody's really gonna analyze the story arc of the Nutcracker or the Rat King, so it's no surprise so many adaptations don't work.
Right.
You know what else hasn't translated well? Tom and Jerry.
That's a fair point, yeah.
Incredibly successful run at Hanna-Barbera.
Tom and Jerry and...
The duo have never been able to have the same amount of creative...
Yeah, Tom and Jerry in the modern case has not been able to grasp it as well as it did in his golden age.
...or public praise. Okay, I have a soft spot for the live-action film, but acknowledge
I think that one works okay enough.
Live-action film. The animation on Tom and Jerry is the only thing that works. But surprisingly, people say mixing this that hasn't translated well and mixing this that hasn't translated well, translated well.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Tom and Jerry, A Nutcracker Tale was released in 2007. And is one of the few Tom and Jerry and Nutcracker adaptations that seems to get positive feedback. Okay, nobody's calling it a masterwork or anything, but people that are fans of the two seem satisfied with this combination. It certainly isn't anything I would expect to be that great, but maybe I'll be proven wrong. How well does a style that incorporates no talking mix with another style that incorporates no talking? While incorporating talking? Well,
yeah,
let's
with
take a closer
Tuffy.
look. This is Tom and Jerry, A Nutcracker Tale.
It's been a while since I've seen this, but I still remember a lot from it.
Well, any movie that opens the same way as Batman and Robin has to be good.
Once upon
I didn't realize that.
Christmas Eve, the Nutcracker Ballet was performed to everyone's delight.
Particularly the AI generator that performed it. Yeah, this
I didn't realize that's what that looked like.
odd. Sometimes it looks like a regular Tom and Jerry short, and other times it looks like the little golden book version of Black Swan.
It really does, actually. Oh, no.
That's what he is. Taking all our sustenance.
Like it was really his.
Outside, we see Tom and his cat pal singing about their leader, the King of the Cats.
Okay.
Put together the role of the Rowan.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
From
Okay.
villains to heroes, which is actually kind of a clever change.
But he's really something special.
James Lipton's final performance?
Huh.
Also, am I crazy, or did this Nutcracker music sound like it hijacked by Master of the House?
Everybody raise a cheer. Maybe because we know he's here.
Kind of.
Everybody raise a cheer.
Raise it up the master's arse.
Everybody raise a cheer.
Actually, yeah, it does sound like that.
Another cat. Everybody raise a glass to the master of the house.
No, silly me, it's the Bitten in the Butt song from Animaniacs, my mistake.
Bitten in the butt, got an from hair, took a little nip.
I don't remember this one.
Jerry and Tuffy are sad as they have to wait a whole year for another performance of Nutcracker.
Nothing for Jerry in this empty place, except his love of the ballet.
From that angle and with that animation,
Oh,
I love
come-
ballet too.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Dreams of dancing, but sadly he
Damn,
has
Jerry.
main character syndrome.
Jerry, why you gotta be like that? Come on.
It is a total klutz.
Right, he meets the
Move
toys.
over, bead scene from Cinderella. We have other animated mice doing questionable things. Suddenly,
Oh my god, I did not realize that. Oh, that, okay.
Magic, I guess, as Jerry is transformed into the role of the Nutcracker Prince, complete with great dancing. Random magic continues as the toys around him come to life as well, including a ballerina from a music box.
Wait, I thought this was a pretty cool
this'll
transition.
be just like the steadfast tin soldier. That has a happy ending, right? Disney wouldn't lie about Hans Christian Andersen, right?
A Mouse King needs a kingdom, too. Even if it's built on fragile magic.
Fragile?
Fragile
Literally,
magic.
God is looking at this thing. I gotta up my game. The color and lighting in a lot of this is pretty impressive. It reminds me of the few times Hanna-Barbera put extra time into their backgrounds to really give more atmosphere outside of just slapstick comedy.
I could definitely see that.
Tom sees Jerry and the toys, which sounds like a 60s band, are enjoying a grand feast, thus him and the cats try to invade.
Right. And Tom's like, no.
I feel like I've seen Tom go through worse.
Oh my god, Tom's eye, look at, I think he broke his leg. I think he broke his arm, his tail, he broke his everything. Oh my. Okay, I gotta get off this picture, but
That is the most
that is so
mutilated I've
funny.
seen him since any random shot from the Willy Wonka movie.
Yeah.
The random magic
Good
changed
lord.
the cats into soldiers, and of course the Cat King into a Cat King.
Oh, Jerry, what should we do?
I don't know. I literally just found out right now. You can talk. In fact, how
That's a
come
good
I,
point.
the adult, can never talk, yet Tuffy, the baby, always speaks perfect English?
This is Monsieur Jerry's wish, and this kingdom's
I mean, it could kind of work like in immigration sort of thing, where like often the first people, like maybe Jerry migrated over here from somewhere where rats or mice didn't initially talk, and when Tuffy was born, maybe he picked up on it where Jerry couldn't. I don't know. It's some sort of explanation. I'm not implying that Jerry's an immigrant, but it's possible. I mean, he travels all over the place, but you think he'd be able to learn a lot of language.
flying from those desires.
Well, French English. Why is he French?
Oh, Mr. Cat, I have a present for you.
Me?
Oh, it must be real. There's no way she could guess my last name was Cat. Jerry and the toys escape, leaving the
Dumbasses.
cats to get blown up.
Somebody do something!
Jeez!
Crazy or like half the reactions to the slapstick, like something out of a torture museum.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Their escape is
That
short,
one
though,
cat
as
straight
Tom
up
grabs them and
disintegrated.
plans to blast them out of a cannon. Oh boy, this isn't gonna age well. Oh,
Nope.
Sorry, in past Tom and Jerry cartoons, when the cat with a black face shows up, I get a little nervous.
That's a fair enough
And is
reason,
left
but that
behind
cat
as
was
Jerry and
already
the rest are
had
blasted
black
through all the
fur. I think
different
it's fine.
backdrops in the theater. Okay, now you know they're begging us to ask, are they doing it on purpose? In a clever
Oh
touch,
my
I'm sure I
gosh.
never-
I did not remember any of those moments. Okay, maybe this isn't as innocent as I thought it was.
Made into a Toy Story movie, one of the toys can only talk when her string is pulled.
I was thinking, we need someone to aid us.
I mean, I think that's a more unique trait.
Wait! Pull the string!
And I have this tag that reads, the Toy Maker.
So they decide to find the toy maker while the king sends Tom, who he always calls Tim, which is pretty funny,
Tim,
Oh, that is
take
pretty
all
good.
the men you need and make sure that mouse never comes back.
to finish them off just in case they make their way back.
We're marching off to fight, we'll fight our foe with all our might.
The little
I think their
cats.
monologues all happen to think the same song.
There's just randomly a
Okay,
bunch
in
of
a weird
cats
way,
everywhere.
I can see this random magic giving Jerry and the cats this world to explore, but something about creating cat civilians? Why is
Yeah.
that so hard for me to comprehend?
I was gonna say, I was seeing the same thing. It was kind of
She
strange.
seems all over it. Is the magic just going to possibly just give him a good time that night? Anything that can make me think of the porno parody is probably not good.
Yeah,
Jerry and the others
With all the
make their way
innuendos
through a
we've
scary
seen, we
forest
need to
where they
stop.
skate across a frozen river.
and then elf guy. Oh,
This is one of the most playfully gruesome kids cartoons I've ever seen. I'm
Yeah.
not expecting this to be like,
Hey, look at me!
and oh, dang.
this could be a little bit of a Halloween episode too. On that note, Jerry falls through the ice and gets stuck
Uh-oh.
in some of the seaweed, keeping him underwater.
Oh, that's not. Oh, that's always a scary moment. Are you not gonna help him?
This is the most epically cheerful mouse drowning music I've ever heard.
Oh wait, I remember.
This is the music Walken imagines when he tells his story about two mice falling into a bucket of cream.
I remembered why he couldn't help him.
Gets closer to capturing him, but Tuffy pretends to be his conscience.
Yeah, this
where the
moment.
devil on his shoulder is, Tuffy decides to play both. Again,
Yeah.
it's kind of a clever routine.
And then he messes it up by mixing up both of the costume pieces.
Sleep on it, won't you?
And poke! Oh!
Tom and Jerry Nutcracker brings the pain!
Ow!
How is it movies can be PG for thematic elements and rudeness, but imagery that literally makes adults shout,
Oh! Paused it on the right moment. Ow. I'm sorry if I freaked everyone out with that, but oh!
Jesus,
Jeez.
is suitable for all audiences.
Oh, he paused it
Also
for me.
extra
Never
credit
mind.
for Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, I didn't realize how gruesome this particular
So we want
movie
to see
was.
a Sarlacc pit at the end of that fall.
Oh.
Tuffy catches up to Jerry to warn him about the approaching cats.
They are probably surrounding us even as we speak.
Oh, what do you know? They are.
Oh, our doom is delightfully scored. We should be in chaotic danger.
I do
more
think
often.
it's a fun combination with the music. Oh!
Jerry outwits him, though, in a horrifying way.
Jeez,
you
those
may
squirrels
ask.
are savage. Oh my god! Holy crap!
Violence! Looks like there's gonna be a Sarah McLachlan song accompanying it.
Look at Tom's mouth for a second. So underneath like the white face, he's just like regular human mouth. He looks like a weird mix between an Egyptian cat and a freaking French poodle with the fur. Oh my goodness.
This is basically what people saw when they first watched The Happening.
There's a bunch of trees.
Too, in a way that's pretty funny.
What?
You know, we really are the wrong people to do this. And our heroes make a run for it. I'm glad the special knows the importance of getting Tom's yell right, because man, it can take a moment that would be
Oh, yeah,
lackluster
this
and
moment, I
suddenly
love
make
this
it
one.
hilarious.
Yep.
I guess this was the last production Joseph Barbera did with Tom and Jerry.
Oh god, I love that part because I think it's this cat. They're beating it up, and they're thinking, "Is that a mouse?" It sounds like a cat. He's like, "Are you sure?" He thinks about it, and he whacks Tom again. He screams. He's like, "Oh yeah, it is."
Before he passed. And though,
Such
like I
a good
said, this
moment.
isn't anything amazing, his presence is felt and definitely noticed when it's absent.
Please don't show that again, Doug.
They enter a dragon's cave. Okay, I guess I won't fight seeing a dragon in Nutcracker. As the scaly creatures are sleeping and they have to get back the elf's head, which fell off earlier.
Right, because he's not a toy; he's a decoration. Oh. Oh, that a
I
fairy?
swear animated films are trying to create a fetish for sexy fire.
Yeah. What is with that? Oh. And
Why,
his head's
thank you.
burning.
Erotic element.
It doesn't matter. The dragon woke up.
Jerry tries to lure him back to sleep, of course using the music from the ballet. I guess I can go back.
Are they trying to treat him like he's a snake charmer, but he's a dragon charmer?
What was that? Oh, they're at a carnival now. Alright.
Well, I think the explanation for that is because, like you said, when they shot them through the different scenes in the play, because the magic is like turning all the different play scenarios into real worlds. So honestly, I think that's a fair enough leeway for it. It allows them for some new ideas, I guess.
I guess someone just heard the music and said, I imagine rigged games and expired food.
Oh.
And everybody shrugged. Who the hell's gonna get upset about that? It's Tom and Jerry. And they're kind of right. This gets a few chuckles.
Ouch. Oh!
Not really. His expressions could be a Faces of Death cover.
He turned him into a
Trying
cyclops.
to escape, which honestly serves no purpose except to remind you she's in the story. And sometimes I think the animators like drawing her too much. As we get to even more shenanigans with Jerry and the gang.
At least they
escaping
focused
Tom.
on this more. Oh, back to the flying cat. Oh, good one.
I never thought I'd say this, but I could use a little bit more plot in Nutcracker right now. The slapstick is still good and all, but I need a little something to shake things up.
How are we gonna get her to talk?
Oh yeah, this
That'll
part with the
do.
I
doctor.
think I can help you with that.
I'm sorry, did you drop in from this adaptation? Where the hell did this guy come from? It
Yeah.
looks like whenever you say
And he
you don't
builds
believe in
them. That's my favorite part. He's supposed to be a cat doctor, and after he pulls her string twice to get her to say what to do, he bills them a bunch of money, which is... Again, American healthcare system, people. It's botched by all means. I will stand by that till death.
Fairies, he's
Because
gonna
they're not
take
gonna
the
help
dead
me
fairy's
recover.
place.
I have special methods for restoring speech.
Just grabs the string.
No joke, with the intensity of some of the other violence, I was thinking to myself, I gotta take her goddamn teeth out.
Yeah.
She's forced to tell him how to find the toy maker as our heroes get closer to their destination.
All we had to do was follow the star.
No, you fools! A guiding star! Christmas! This is clearly leading to the birth of Brian!
Can you imagine
Oh,
I stand
no.
on a branch? Sure hope the toy maker's got some knitting needles.
Jackass isn't as accident prone as you are. The toy maker's revealed to be Santa, and I am embarrassed to admit I didn't figure that out earlier. And he does his best to help.
When the sun rises, the magic that created your kingdom will fade. If you fail to reclaim your throne, it will remain the domain of the cats forever.
Oh.
What the hell does any of that mean?
That's...
This kingdom didn't even exist.
I thought you said that when the sun goes up, the kingdom fades anyway. So then what's the point of him claiming the throne back if... that doesn't make any sense at all, actually. What?
Just 20 minutes ago, we were just dancing and eating. Now there's geopolitics in play?
Oh yeah, the toy soldier moment.
Santa gives him an army of toy soldiers, which Jerry leads to take back the land.
He gives him a lot.
Why do I love that this one soldier is a little off from the others? Like the animator said, one of them would be drunk.
They were probably like...
The supporting cast I forgot was even in this! Our mice pals get eaten, but the horse...
Oh yeah, this. Oh!
The sun comes up, resulting in the magic fading as the cats are literally kicked out of the show and back into the alley. But oh no, the day isn't saved yet. Really? Because there's literally just 3 minutes left.
Oh! Yeah, I forgot about that scene. Oh,
She
Lord.
starts saying burial instructions.
Jewish funeral, no glue factory.
What the?
But random magics her back to life, and now she can talk even without a string.
Yeah,
That's what I...
it was pretty tough moment, but it was pretty short-lived too.
call a happy
It's fine.
ending.
Wait, were they watching the whole... Wait, what?
Yeah, a lot of stuff here doesn't make sense.
Dwarf gonna announce this was a David Lynch production? What the hell is going on?
I have no idea. But I like it.
And that was what many fans say is one of the best Tom and Jerry productions after the original shorts. Yeah, it's alright.
Okay.
I can't say it has quite as much in it for adults like the original shorts, but the slapstick is still decent. A lot of the animation can be pretty to look at. And like I mentioned, it does seem more geared towards little kids. But having a younger target audience isn't a bad thing, and as those go, I think this has enough decent moments.
Yeah. I'm surprised she didn't go with the scene with the clockwork birds, where it played another one of the songs, and it was always like the birds keep pecking them in the head like that.
Most of the time matches the animation. There are a few moments where it doesn't quite work. But you do give it a little leeway because it is a direct-to-video movie. And honestly, for 2007, this is more effort than I would expect. I don't know if I would watch it again, but if you're a Tom and Jerry fan, there's a corny elegance to it that has just enough laughs and creativity to be worth at least one view.
Alright.
I'm a nostalgia critic guy, remember? So you don't have to.
Alright. See you then, Doug. See you next Christmas.
Ow!
Yeah, Tom screams. Alright. Alright, well, I'm glad to see that Tom and Jerry the Knuckle still holds up after all this time. I do agree with Doug on a few things. I do disagree on a few other things. What I do agree on is, yeah, the plot is a bit unfocused. And that its slapstick is pretty freaking gruesome from what I saw. I mean, you just saw the still images there. The freaking one where he's the Cyclops. That was a pretty good one. But one thing I don't quite disagree on was the inconsistency with the environments. The whole point is that they're on a stage, and that each of the stage scenarios is supposed to be a different world that the magic had brought to life. It was actually kind of a cool way, how they just walk through a wall at one point, and now they're on another set. I don't know, I thought it was decently enough. It made for some interesting scenarios, at least. And again, as I said before, I'm glad that, I think this movie did have plenty of good leeway for it to be able to have some fun with the concept. So, good. The one I liked is, I guess, just so happens to be the favorite among the group, which is, I guess, is nice to hear. I don't have to fight peer pressure, I guess. I mean, I would if I need to. I'd defend this movie. I still liked it. Anyways, Hope you guys had a nice time. I'm sorry that the first movie of the new year is a Christmas themed, or the first reaction of the year is a Christmas themed one. But again, I tried a different one. It didn't work, and I wanted to get to this one because I liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys will support Nostalgia Critic for this year. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!